Hi guys, this week we're going to talk about weight loss and gardening. Just how good is it? How many calories do you burn? And what are the benefits? Okay, so gardening. So whether you're doing it as a form of fitness, exercise, or whether you're doing it just for recreational as a form of physical activity, just keeping busy in your day, making sure that you're moving, is it good for weight loss? And the answer is, it can be, yeah. I mean, whether you've been out and done some gardening, you'll know the next day. You feel it. If you haven't done it for a while and you go outside and you're digging in the garden for an hour, oh boy, yeah, you feel that sucker. You feel it in the legs, you feel it in the shoulders, in the back. And I posted a little picture of me the day before I did this. Just saying, gardening really was the original total body workout. We're all trying to figure out a way to work out better, quicker, more efficiently. And gardening does that. Yes, not all gardening is going to do that. And if you're just like deadheading flowers and, walking around the garden, watering a couple of plants, then it's not going to work. But if you're getting down, getting dirty, you're moving plants, you're moving your compost, you're digging in the garden. And as you can see, I mean, I'm up and down, I'm digging, I'm weeding. It's physical activity. You do build a sweat. And I was outside for an hour and I burned around 250 calories. Now, I only weigh like 125, but I burned 250 calories, which that's quite a lot for just going out in the garden and basically doing something that I needed to do anyway. Our goal, or my goal, is to get our vegetable garden back up, is to get rid of the weeds, get a path in so that we can get out into the rear garden and harvest some of our grapefruits. But it's more than that. It's being outside in the fresh air, moving. And I said this in a previous video about walking, about just getting outside, getting some fresh air, getting in nature. It's about moving. Physical activity is going to help your weight loss. It's going to help your health goals. So just get out and get moving. That's the big thing here that I want to get across. Move. Don't just sit down all day. Unless, you're this girl who just sits down pretty much most of the day and for some reason has taken to sunbathing right outside the gate. I don't know what that's about, but whatever, she can do that, right? So, I guess the takeaway point here is just move. Yes, gardening will help your health goals. You're going to be moving. You're going to be helping lower your cholesterol, lower your blood pressure. You're going to help ward off cardiovascular disease. So you're also going to be working the muscles. So there's a little infographic that one of my friends posted after I posted the picture of me gardening, saying how it was a total body workout and how awesome it was. And this infographic from Jess just said that, yeah, you can work every single muscle in a gardening workout. You can see here that every muscle is pretty much activated. Triceps, forearms, chest, bicep, legs, back, shoulders. And you're going to work your core. Your core has to work when you're digging. You're rotating, you're moving. You're moving in all three planes of motion. Whether it's sagittal, transverse, frontal, you're going to be moving the whole time in every direction. And that's what's important. You're not just like moving in one direction. You're not just squatting. You're not just moving side to side. There's a lot of rotation. You're going to be using a lot of muscles that you may not normally use. So my advice, if you want to just burn off some extra calories, forget hiring a gardener. Pay yourself the money. Get in the garden, do it yourself. Plant a vegetable garden. Go out, dig the weed borders. Throw down some mulch at the weekend. Just spend an hour. That's all the gardeners are going to take. Just spend an hour tending your own garden, And I can tell you, I'm out in mine right now pretty much like 4 or 5 times a week. So I get about 4 or 5 hours a weekend just gardening. And as you can see, most of it is right now is digging. That's just unfortunately the way it is. We've had the rain, the weeds have grown. I didn't have a chance to take care of them, and now I'm paying the price having to weed the whole thing. I want to put the vegetable garden in. That'll mean some raised beds. That means moving pavers. So, you know, all of it is physical activity. It's labor. It's work. It's what we as a species used to do before we sat on our butts watching TV. So, just get out there. Get moving. Gardening isn't just about sitting down and seeing the fruits of your labor. You've got to put the work in to get those results. The same as weight loss. You have to put the work in to get the results. So get busy, get outside, get physical, get moving, get gardening. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe in my channel. I put out new videos every Wednesday.